Organizational communication is a multifaceted discipline that encompasses the study, analysis, and practice of various forms of communication within organizations. It is an area of inquiry that involves understanding how information, ideas, and messages are constructed, distributed, interpreted, and managed among individuals and groups within an organizational setting. The field of organizational communication addresses several key aspects, including the structure of communication systems and channels, the dynamics of interactions among organizational members, and the impact of communication practices on organizational effectiveness and culture. It also involves exploring how formal and informal communication networks function, how leadership communication influences organizational outcomes, and how technological advancements shape communication processes. At its core, organizational communication examines the mechanisms and strategies employed by organizations to convey information internally and externally, ensuring coordination and integration of activities across various functions and departments. Within organizations, communication is not merely an operational necessity, but a strategic asset that can significantly influence decision-making, collaboration, innovation, and employee engagement. One of the fundamental principles of effective organizational communication is clarity, ensuring that messages are conveyed clearly and understood correctly by the intended audience. Additionally, it involves feedback mechanisms that enable organizations to assess the comprehensibility and acceptance of messages, thereby facilitating two-way dialogue and a participative organizational climate. Organizational communication also extends beyond internal processes, encompassing external communication with stakeholders, such as clients, customers, investors, and the general public. This aspect of communication is crucial for building and maintaining the organization's image and reputation in the market and the broader community. In academic and practical contexts, organizational communication draws from diverse theoretical frameworks, including systems theory, social constructionism, and cultural studies, to name a few. This interdisciplinarity allows for a comprehensive exploration of the nuanced ways in which communication influences and is influenced by organizational contexts. Practitioners in this field often analyze communication patterns to identify areas for improvement, develop strategic communication plans, and implement interventions that facilitate more effective communication within organizational settings. Whether in the context of crisis communication, change management, or global operations, the relevance of organizational communication continues to grow as organizations increasingly recognize the vital role that effective communication plays in achieving their strategic objectives.